We already covered the fact that I'm winning, so let's turn around and start from the beginning. Them bitches was laughing, them niggas was grinning. I'm fucking shit up and got all their heads spinning. You think I'ma follow, bitch, you must be tripping. I gotta hold it down for all of my women. Just look at your money, bitch, that shit is spinning on my village shit that I forgot to mention. Bitch, you hear my boss?
What's up, best friends, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Isis.
And I'm Roux.
And we are the Zodiactwinz. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.
And please don't forget to follow us on all platforms in the description down below.
Ooh, and I lie. So, I got a nice video for y'all today. But we messed up. I wanted to give y'all a nacho recipe. I'm going to cook it for y'all, make it look beautiful. You know how we do. This will be one of the first cooking videos we doing, and I'm very, very excited about it. But we forgot something.
Forgot the lettuce.
We forgot the lettuce.
Not the lettuce.
Yes. So this video is going to definitely prove to you exactly how easy it is to throw something on and run out and get something that you forgot. Like in our case, we forgot an ingredient for our dish. It's so easy to do it and do it in style. Okay? So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Everyone who knows me knows I love bobs. I always wanted a bob, and specifically a blue bob. But I didn't want to damage my hair with the bleaching chemicals and the dye. And I really, really didn't want to cut my hair. So you know what I did? I went to the store and I got a wig, right? How bomb did that wig look?
That's all I got to say.
It was fire. I seen it on the mannequin. I said, Young, I don't care how much this jump costs. I need this right now. So I grabbed it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I got in the house, I put it on. For one, it didn't fit my head properly. And for two, I didn't like the way the front looked at all. So you know what?
What?
I moseyed on down to Looney for Minds website. And I'm like, what can I do? Bow. What I did was I got me a hat. This hat is so thin and tight fitted that I can still get my bob look. And at the end of the day, my edges be laid the whole time under it because it's so fitted. It lays my edges. So when I'm ready to take my hat off, I'm still looking fly. But you know, there's some people who really don't like the tight look like me. I like it tight and fitted to my head properly. It's people that like low look.
And I have basically the hat that you want to fold over. I have the hat basically you want to fold over a little bit. I think it's really nice for people who have piercings because my earrings really get cold in the winter and they start to hurt. So I could just fold this up over my ears like so.
Boom.
Or I'm like a bag of tricks.
You do. And it's beautiful that it comes in all different colors. You got the gray, you got the black, you got the green, so on and so forth. But let me tell you my favorite part about shopping at her website. First of all, these hats are only $10. Let's start there. She got $10.
$10.
That's all we paid.
Oh my God.
A hat.
Oh my God.
Boom.
I love my this shirt.
Boom. Now, if you're the type of person that like, black and white tees, but still not a plain Jane, so you need a little something extra.
Little spaz razzle dazzle.
This is my Looney shirts. I love it. It is so crisp. Oh my gosh. And it's tight fit in the way I like it. And as you can see, you can still make bold choices with this. You can make bold choices. Look at what I got on. I have the rainbow pants just to let you know how I give it up. Just running out the door real quick to grab an ingredient that we forgot. And if you don't like white, if you're a mom like me, sometimes I can't always wear white because they eat Cheetos and kids touch all over you. You gotta switch it up.
And this is where the black is.
Yes.
I'm flyer than most and loonier than ever. Check me out, baby. Look at the glistening.
This is 100% black owned business.
Yes.
Yes, and she created this clothing line and website for mothers, not just mothers, for everyone, but she had mothers in mind. And also she's coming out with a clothing line too for babies and kids. And let me tell you something, she got socks. Her socks is $7. She got hoodies anywhere from $20 to $35.
Copping that.
And she got hair wraps, she got everything. So I want y'all to go ahead and check her out when y'all get a chance. Because I'm loving it.
Yes. We're going to put the link in the description. We got you.
Coats off. I'm going to show you how we rock
Coats
this
off.
outfit.
Coats off.
Look how crisp this shirt is. I love the fit. I love the fit. And it's cut perfectly. And look, as you can see, Lola's a plus size girl. So yeah, they got something for everybody. I'm on the medium side, she's on the plus side. So without further ado, let's get into this video and come get our ingredients. So next, we gotta get our lettuce. We got to get the spinach. Got us some lovely cucumbers. Here's just a few of the ingredients that we was missing. Okay, run in here real quick, real calm. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is cut these onions up for y'all. And just like that, woo, we got magic. Just look at them onions. The next thing I'm gonna do is add the yellow pepper, not green pepper, because I want it to go with the color of the dish that I'm making. Boom. And these peppers are sweet, okay? Now we're gonna add the onions to the pot. Yes, I said pot, because you can definitely fry in a pot. I want to fry these vegetables until they get nice and soft and get like a little brown. That's what I'm looking for in this. That's what I'm looking for in this situation right here. Okay? I wish y'all could smell what I smell right now. Oh, it smells so delicious. Just look at them colors. So let it get nice and brown. And I added vegetable oil to the bottom of the pan. Yep. I can't wait to taste this. And I want y'all to remember this step right here that I'm about to do. See, what I'm about to do is I'm going to take the grease from the bacon that I cooked. And I'm going to pour that right on top of the vegetables so that it can have extra flavor. That part is important, you guys. Do not forget that step. Because the best part of this meal is flavoring the vegetables like perfectly. Now, don't make your vegetables too big or too small, but you want it to be just the right size so that each bite, there we go, add that thing, baby. Yes. Oh my goodness. You want to make sure that each bite is on a chip. That's the most important part. Please don't forget the bacon grease. The bacon grease. Yes. See that steam? It's doing just what I wanted to do. Yes. So now after you let it get nice and soft and get nice and like a light char on it. That's all we looking for. We don't want to overcook these vegetables at all. That's when you want to take and add your meat. The meat that I chose to use is turkey sausage. Okay? I cut the turkey sausages up in like triangles. And then I added it to my vegetables. Look at them colors. Oh my gosh. This makes me want to make this dish over again. It's beautiful. Beautifully done. I just love looking at the colors. Make sure that y'all peppers and y'all onions are sweet. And it's going to get that nice little caramel char on it. I'm telling you, you can't beat this. So the first time I cooked this dish was when I was about 18. My children always loved it. Y'all know me, I had children at a young age, but I always knew how to cook like I was an old timer, you feel me? My mother was a chef, and she taught me everything I know about cooking. Now that I got that all marinated and sauteed up, I'm about to mix it up one more good time so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about when I say carameled up. Because you got to keep stirring it. That's important. Keep stirring it because you don't want it to cook uneven. You don't want some of them to be soft, some of them to be charred. And then, you know, you want it to cook evenly. So that's why you're going to keep on stirring it. You have to keep on stirring it. Make love to y'all food. Don't just cook it. Stand there. I hate when people cook and walk away from their food. Now, this is the most important ingredient. Bow. That's ground turkey. But I'm going to tell you, the best meat to use is ground lamb. But in this case, I use ground turkey because I wanted to go with a meat that's a little bit lighter. That ain't going, weigh heavy on your stomach. Especially for the little babies. They love it. So that's going to go ahead and
Get it together. So now what I'm doing is I like to buy block cheese. The first cheese that you see right here, this is mozzarella. Okay? We need mozzarella. That's very important to us. It's a very important part of this meal because we need that stretch. When it hit the cracker and the chip and you pull it off, you know what I'm talking about. That pull, the one you want to wrap it around the chip, that's what you need. That's why we use mozzarella. Bow. Now we got the mozzarella all shredded, chopped cheddar. And that's just for extra flavor and color. So we need both. Yes, we need both. I put the handle in the shredder and then I hold it like that. And I just get it, get it, shred it, and we are done. Some more magic for y'all. Y'all know I've been working on magic. Yeah, so that's done. Now that we got all of the cheese done, separate them. Go ahead and separate them real quick. Make sure you got everything. So them little pieces that I used to cut first, I cut that at the end, right on in there. All it's gonna do is milk. I cut it so it can milk quicker. That's it. No man left behind, baby. We need every little piece. Every little piece. You see that? And make sure you get the same amount. You need the same amount of both. You don't want to have more mozzarella and less chopped cheddar. And this is actually extra chopped cheddar. Extra chopped. And I use the block because you get the right cheese that's gonna melt right. Okay? So right here, what I'm making right now is a roux. But this roux is not your normal average roux. This roux is not going to be made with any flour or thickening agents, okay? So we're going to skip one process, and that's the flour. We're still going to use milk. We're going to get this butter melted down. Once that butter melt, then you can start adding your cheese. But right now, you got to make sure that butter melt. And as you can see, again, I'm using a pot to fry it and to get the butter melted down. The vegetables still going. Get it all melted in the pot so that you can add your cheese. You don't want clumps of butter because like I said before, you don't want it to be cooked unevenly. That's very important, you know? So you just make sure it's nice and melted. Another thing you can do, you guys, you can melt the butter in a microwave and then pour it in a pot if you press for time. But I actually had time to sit here and, you know, get the butter melted down just the way that I like it. Make sure your pan is not too hot. Because if your pan's too hot and you melt the butter down, yeah, the butter will melt, but once you put that cheese, it's going to instantly start sticking to the bottom of your pot. And we don't want that, right? We're trying to make this meal less messy. That's why I ain't got frying pans and wicks and skillets. I got 2 pots. Okay? Okay. And one more thing I forgot to mention is exactly how I seasoned the ground turkey. Okay? So what I did is I put some bouillon cubes in there. I don't got the cubes. I actually got the bottle. Like I found the bottle for $3. It shocked me at Price Right. So you know how you got the bouillon cubes, you take out the packet and you just take it forever, take it out the packet. I actually got the season. Yes. I seasoned it with that. I used some salt and pepper. I used some accents, some thyme, some Worcestershire sauce, and I mixed that all up in there real good. So you see I added the mozzarella first because it's the stretchy cheese. Mozzarella stretches. So if you want that stretchy effect, you go to mozzarella. That's your go-to. See? Now I'm adding milk. I added about 3 tablespoons of milk. So I let that go ahead and melt down real quick. See the way it's bubbling? And I added a little bit of cheese sauce. What I did, and I was pressed for time at this moment because we had to hurry up and get back to the house. So I grabbed boxed macaroni and cheese, and instead of like cooking the macaroni or whatever, I just took the sauce pack out. That's a quick way to do it. Get you a $1 box. You ain't gonna use it for real. Just use the sauce. You know, just to get that color extra orange. Orange is the highlight of this dish. Boom. Then I put some sour cream in there. I put some cream cheese in there. And I mixed it up with this, the box macaroni and cheese sauce and the mozzarella. I mix that up. Once that get nice and melted, you already know what I'm gonna do. Y'all already know what I'm gonna do. So my vegetables are done. So I switch packs. So I ain't have to keep reaching over nothing. And this eye is actually bigger, so I wanted to speed the process up a little bit. So what we doing now, we waiting for everything to have a consistency to it. So now I add my chopped cheddar. And that melts a lot faster than mozzarella. That's why I chose for this one to be the final step. And you just stir it on up until it's nice and stretchy and nice and even. And it all got the right consistency. Just keep on stirring that, baby. Make love to your food. Don't put it on and walk away. Stand there and make sure everything happening the way you want it to happen. That's how you do it. Now y'all see, it's all got an even color and them flavors. Oh my gosh. Everything that I put in these nachos, I can eat by itself. Period. That's how good it is. Now, it's all melted down. When you see them bubbles, it's time to go. Look at that. Look at that. Watch this. Ooh. You can actually take this roux and put it in macaroni and cheese as well. So right now, what I'm doing is shredding up the turkey bacon with my hands. I didn't want to use a knife because I had some pieces of it charred and some pieces of it a little bit looser. I did it like that on purpose. I wanted a little bit of crunchy and a little bit of chewy. Turkey bacon, it really don't crunch as hard as pork bacon do. So I needed it to be just like that. So that's what you see me now preparing that. Oh, do y'all remember the grease that I used earlier that I poured in the pack with the vegetables? It came from this. Turkey bacon makes just as much grease as pork bacon, but it's more healthier. We do not eat pork in our household. We don't buy it. We don't cook it in our packs. Even if somebody else wanted it. Plenty of people ask me, oh, can you make me a pork chop? Nope. When I got a taste for a pork chop, you know what I do? I go get me some lamb. And I fry that. Yes. So let me go ahead and chop this up for y'all. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. And just like I did with the vegetables, I don't want to make it too big. I don't want to make it too small. I want to make it just enough so that everybody can get, a bite of it when they pulling off their nachos. So usually I take and I fry tortilla wraps. I cut them up in triangles and do it like that. But I went with the chips because, like I said, we was a little pressed for time in the grocery store. So I'm like, boom, got those. Yes. And you see my little baby helping me. She's like, yes, it's important that y'all keep y'all area clean. Y'all see every time that camera goes back right there, it's clean. Clean as you go. Yes. So now what we about to do is assemble it. You got the ground turkey and you got the turkey bacon. You got the chips. And what I did is I went to the Dollar Tree to get these chips, and they was really, really good and full. And I also got the tray from the Dollar Tree as well. My kids absolutely love nachos. I don't give it to them as much because it's so thick. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be careful how often you give this to your children. Adults, y'all can do what y'all want. You cook it every night if you want to. So the first thing I do is add the chips to the plate. Boom. I was going to do it one by one, but when I realized how small they were, I was like, okay, I can just go ahead and do it. So we're going to do this just like you was to do lasagna. Lasagna has layers. So we're going to do one layer first. Make sure you ain't got no chip left behind. Okay? No chip left behind. Oh my gosh, my mouth is drooling. This was so good. It didn't last. I actually had to make another batch of this. First thing, you add the ground turkey. You gotta do it in layers because you don't want it to be so much at the top. And then by the time you get to the bottom, it's nothing left. It's just all chips. No. Make sure you do layers. Boom. Gotta put a nice amount of that up there. Yes. And all the ingredients I use. Okay, now I'm about to add my cheese. And I was seeing how that joint was stringy. I was like, yes, this is just how I like it. I love when my food come out as planned. Yes. And all the ingredients that I made today, you could actually go ahead and twist up in a daggone taco. You can. All you gotta do is add, some onions, some lettuce, some tomatoes, whole, uncooked. And bow, you got you a taco. So we're gonna add some more ground turkey. And now what I wanna do is put some more chips on it. This bag had the big juicy chips. And I'm going to show you what I did with the rest of the chips at the end. Yes, we want to put a nice amount of chips again. Maybe even more than you did the first time, actually. Yes. Wait till you see the end result. So you see how I put the littler chips right there so it can just fall through the cracks as they grab. I want them to be able to grab the biggest ones from around the edges of it. So you see how I crushed it up. That's going to be a little garnish for the top of it. A little garnish, you know what I'm saying? You can actually do your chips like this too and add it to the top of your salad. Alright, so we're going to go on there again with the ground turkey. Oh my gosh, everything was so amazing alone. Like I could have ate them vegetables alone. I could have ate that cheese alone. You could dip anything in that cheese. And I could have ate that ground beef. Well, probably not alone. Make some pasta noodles and get some sauce. Wow, spaghetti. Everything I literally showed y'all how to make 3 or 4 meals in one. Wow, we're going to go back in there with the cheese. Got a little messy there, but it's okay. It's fun. There's also something fun you can do with the kids. My daughter helped me when it came to a lot of this. She's like, Mommy, I want to do the rest of the cheese. I want to, she loves shredding cheese. You drizzle that right on top of it. Make sure you get it all around the sides and in the middle. That mozzarella is causing that stretch like that. Shop cheese, the shop cheddar was not going to be able to stretch like that. You needed the mozzarella. It would have did its thing. It just wouldn't have been the same. Trust me. You see, this layer is the top layer, so I'm being very heavy-handed. Very heavy-handed with the cheese. That's looking so good. You can eat it like that already. It's already ready. Like by itself, it would have been amazing just like that. But you know me, we ain't done. We got a little bit of this and a little bit of that we need to add to the top. Because when you're doing nachos, it's one very important. Yes, sour cream. Sour cream. Some people don't like sour cream. You can use cream cheese if you want. But my family, my household, they love sour cream. So you make a little tunnel right in the middle, and boom, put your sour cream right there. No chip left behind. What I tell y'all earlier. Yes. Do a dollop. So bow right here. That's when you put the turkey bacon up there.
right at the top. And the more they pull it, the more that turkey bacon gonna fall down to that second layer. Yes. The only thing that I'm missing in this dish was jalapenos. That would have took it to another level. But I didn't use it because of my babies. I had a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old that love these nachos. But I didn't want to burn their mouth. So yes, if you like spicy food, you can definitely add some jalapenos to that. Make it your own. Whatever you like in a nacho, do that. So this is cilantro. I'm adding cilantro all over it. It may not seem important, but it is important. All of these flavors play a very big part in this meal. Yes. Look at it. Just look at it already. I could just taste it. I wish I could smell what I smell. It smells amazing. Amazing. So I added cilantro. I added this right here is parsley right here. This right here. So I added the parsley first. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is chopped chives. The chives go really, really good with the sour cream. Don't be judging me. We all make mistakes. The parsley went first, and then this is the chive. Okay? It's all green, you know what I'm saying? But they all do a different thing. Another thing that's going to bring the flavor out of this the most, the absolute most, is the thyme. Do not forget the thyme. The thyme goes in the ground turkey. Don't forget it. It's important. Yes. Now, with all of them flavors, each chip has its own personality. But I'm telling you, everything that I did is what brings this dish together. Now, this right here is me adding the chips at the end, so they can still get that little crunch. You know what I'm saying? The chips mean something. It does. It all means something. Now we bring it together and look at it. Whew, we're done. Now it's only one more thing to do. Let's see what the kids think about this meal. I might as well smack myself on the back. Whoa! Look at them. Now you see them babies eating it too. That's why we stayed away from the jalapenos. I couldn't help myself. I had to do it. Look, look. She like, I'm not moving. But this nice to do for the kids during movie night. Make everybody wash their hands and let them just dig in. There you have it, best friends. That's our video today. And if you're looking to get some apparel like this, and like this, and like that, and like that, make sure you go on over to looney49.com and you can get endless stuff. My kids seen the hat, they seen the shirts, and they want it. I can't wait until her children line come out. Oh my gosh. I don't think y'all ready. As a matter of fact,
I can see it now. You see eating the head and doing the little Zodiactwinz stuff with the little Looney 4 lines.
You hear me? She about to get face masks and all of that. Child is not ready. In matter of fact, they got baby clothes out. She has baby clothes out right now as we speak.
Right now?
Yes, right now.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Girl, I was trying to order it last night. I was trying to, but I ordered so much other stuff. I'm like,
It's okay.
Okay.
I got the baby stuff.
But it's all good. Y'all want to definitely see us rocking more of her clothes. Her code is down in the description box, so make sure you use code Zodiactwinz so you can get a percentage off, okay?
Hey.
So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.
And please don't forget to follow us on all platforms in the description down below.
Ooh, and I lie.